Morning, teacher.
Morning, teacher. Open your camera if the connection is okay. Okay, so shall we start now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So either we have to continue the exercises from homework, right? We haven't finished it yet. So page number 97, and we have to do number 3, right? We haven't finished number 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what is number 3? Why were these others? So have you finished?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's check the answer. So what is the answer for number 1? Most humans are tetrachromatic. So what does that mean?
They have 3 different color receptors
have
and
4
can
different.
detect red, blue, and green.
This one, right? Tetrachromatic means they have 3 different color receptors and can detect red, blue, and green. So they are kind of normal people, right? So how about number 2? Some people are colorblind. So
They have only 2 color receptors. Their eyes only detect blue and green.
yes, they can only detect only 2 colors, right? So that will be the answer for number 2. And a few people are tetrachromatic. So how about that one?
They can
If you
detect
are
far
they can
more
detect far more
different
shades of
color
color
than
other
people
color
because
receptors.
they have color receptors.
Yes, correct. So that will be the answer for number 3. So the last one, bears are tetrachromatic. So
This helps them find
This
food.
helps them find food.
Helps them
it
find
helps them
food.
find food. Yes, correct. So you have to be familiar with these words, right? Tetrachromatic and trichromatic, like that, right? Okay. So let's move to number 4 then. For number 4 is each sentence, complete each sentence with a color phrase from the box, and remember to put the verb in the ing. So you have to use the ing form after the conjunction. So conjunction plus ing form. So you have to do this one also. Number 4. Number 4 now. Finished. Okay. So how about the others? Have you finished, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So let's check the answer then. So tell me the answer for number 1. Most artists do a sketch.
Before painting a picture.
Yes, correct. Before painting the picture, correct. So how about number 2? What is the answer for number 2?
Around the world since making her film What about a girl who dreams of having a bicycle. Dạ là tao
Having a
đi rồi.
bicycle.
Shop phải.
Yes, it's okay, whatever, okay. So since making happen, right? Yes, correct. So how about number 3? The architect Salah had become a world famous.
After winning the
the-
Praga Prize for Architecture, she was the first woman to do so.
After winning the
Ara,
Pritzker Prize.
Pritzker lang ba?
Pritzker, right? Pritzker Prize for Architecture. Yes, correct. So the last one. The last one by the letter.
when taking photographs during his first
Yes.
visit to
Yoshima National Park, age 14. Yes, correct. So did you get all the answers, everyone?
yes.
Mhm. Okay, they are
Yes,
quite good,
yeah.
right? Okay. So let's move to 98. Sounds good to me. Use the words from the box to write about what is happening in the picture. So you have to look at in the picture and what is happening here. So first, either you have to make the collocation by matching the words from here and the words from the right, right? So match this first, and after that you have to give the sentence what is happening in the picture. Okay. So we're doing about 1. You can see the picture clearly in your book, right? Okay.
I guess yes, clear.
Yes, the title is A Sunny Day in the Park. If you can see in your book, you can look at on the screen.
It's just yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, finish. How about the others? Have you finished?
Yes.
Okay, so shall we check now?
Yes. Yes.
So bus, so we'll do the matching first. Bus
Around the flowers.
around the flowers. Yes, bus around the flowers. So what will be the situation for what will be the sentence for this phrase? Bus around the flowers.
The
In the picture.
bees are
This one,
buzzing
right?
around the flowers.
The bees are
The
buzzing around the
bees are
flowers.
buzzing around the flowers. So we can see the bees here, right? Which are quite big. So the bees are buzzing around the flowers. Yes, correct. How about clip clop? Clip clop
Along
Along
along the path, right?
along the
Clip clop along the path. So what will be the sentence for this phrase?
the horse is clip clopping
the
along.
horse is clip.
This one, right? The horse is clip clopping along the path, right? You can imagine the sound of clip clop, right? အတန်လေး imagine လို့ရမှာလား
ဟုတ်
Okay မြန်မာအကြောင်း clip clop လို့မတော်ဘူးလို့တော့လဲကာတွန်းဖတ်ဘူးလေသိလေမြင်းစည်းရဲ့တန်ကိုဘယ်လိုထည့်ရေးလဲ
တစ်ကလောက်ဆိုပြီး
တက်ကတော့တက်ကတော့ yes so that's clip clop right so that is onomatopoeic word okay so how about wrestle
Wrestle a tone.
wrestle
Wrestle no it's not wrestle in the wind.
in the wind wrestle in the wind in the wind နဲ့တွဲထားလိုက်သိတာလား wrestle in the wind okay so what will be the sentence for this phrase
姐 wrestle
one
ဆိုတာ
are-
ဘာတန်လဲဟိုတရားချောက်တွေလောက်တဲ့အတောင်
yes so this one right
Yeah.
အဲ့ဘယ်လိုရေးမလဲကျတော့
the leaves.
the leaves are wrestling in the wind.
wrestling in the wind right the leaves are wrestling in the wind so လေတိုက်လို့ရှိရင်ရှင်းနဲ့ရေးတောင်ပြ right so အဲ့ဒါနားဟောင်းမှာမလားပြီးခဲ့ course book မှာလေမှတ်မိလားအတန်လေး
Yes.
မှတ်မိလားတန်နားဟောင်းပေးရအောင်မလားမလိုဘူးလား okay so how about shrieking shrieking has been done right
Shrieking is with laughter it was already
Okay.
given.
yes shrieking with laughter so the children are shrieking with laughter I mean this one right okay so how about
Sizzle in the pan.
sizzle in the pan so which ones are sizzle in the pan
The man is cooking
The
food. The man is sizzling food in the pan.
the man is sizzling or the meat are sizzling
The meat is sizzling. Shit, my bad.
the meat right here we can see the meat there right so the meat are sizzling in the pan not the man is sizzling in the pan right the man is sizzling ဆိုရင်ဟိုကကျွန်တော် horror movie ဖြစ်ပုံနဲ့တူတယ် right
Yes.
so how about splash
Splash each other in the water.
splash each other in the water so
water.
who are splashing each other in the water
The boys.
The kids, the boys,
the boys
kids are-
whatever
yes.
the kids are
Yes.
or the boys are splashing
each other in the water.
yes correct how about whistle
Whistle a tune.
yes whistle a tune so who is whistling a tune
The boy on the bicycle
The
is
boy on
whistling
the
a tune.
bicycle is whistling a tune.
yes okay the boy on the bicycle is whistling a tune correct so how about the last one whiz whiz
Whiz through the air.
the air.
so which one is whizzing through the air
The
The
ball
ball.
is
the ball is correct. The ball is
whizzing through
whizzing
the air.
through the air. Okay. So did you get all the answers for this picture, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, I know. Okay. So we'll move to number 2. Circle the correct option. So the title is A Wet Day in Town. And everyone was so depressed, right? You can see the facial expression. So you have to you have to circle the correct option. So you can see 2 options here. So you have to choose, you have to pick up and you have to choose the most appropriate one according to the sentence. Okay, so there are altogether 6 pairs. What is this one? Lamia, Sheila, Lamia. Lamia, are you there? Lamia, Sheila. So have you finished, guys?
Almost.
Almost. Okay, so I'll wait then.
We are done.
You have done, okay. How about the others? Have you finished?
Yes, yeah. Done.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So tell me the first one.
Yes.
Everybody was crashing or dashing about trying to get their
Yeah.
shopping done.
Dashing.
Dashing. And how about the second one? Some of the shoppers were grumbling or groaning about the shopping center hasn't
Grumbling.
opened on time.
Grumbling.
Grumbling.
And he was coughing and
Spluttering.
splattering. Yes, correct. Splattering. And he looked awful. And someone had set the fire alarm off and it was clanging. or
Clanging.
tinkling?
Clanging.
Yes.
Grumbling.
Clanging and making a terrible loud noise. And it wasn't raining hard, but it was sprinkling or
Drizzling.
drizzling. And the water was slowly trickling or spitting off the roof.
Trickling.
Trickling.
Trickling or spitting on.
Trickling.
Trickling.
Trickling ไม่ต้องค่ะ Okay, trickling off the roof onto the people in the queue. Yes, correct. So did you get all the answers for number 2?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So how about number 3? Find onomatopoeic words in exercise 1 and 2 to add those words groups. So concerned with the water, we can say trickling and sprinkling. So how about the fire? What will be the onomatopoeic words for fire?
Crackling.
Crackling, yes, correct. Crackling. And is there any more words? Crackling ကဆိုဘာထည့်လို့ရသေးလဲ That's it. Is there any words that we can use with fire?
I did just well.
That's all. You can also use hissing sound, right? Hissing sound or fire. You can also use like that. မီးညွန့်နေတောက်တဲ့အတန်လေနားထောင်ဘူးလား မီးတောက်နေတဲ့အတန်မီးလောင်နေတဲ့အတန်လေဒီလားဒါပေမဲ့ကျဖျောင်းတာမီးလောက်ဆိုရင်တော့ကြားရမှာမဟုတ် hissing ဆိုမွေအတန်နဲ့တူပဲ HRSS hissing sound. Can you imagine that song? In your mind? မီးလောင်နေလို့ရှိရင်လေအတန်ရှိရယ်နားထောင်ကြည့်ခဲ့ပြီကော ဟုတ်ဖြစ်ဖြစ်မြည်ရတယ်ဆိုတော့ထင်းဆောင်မီးခဏကျော် crackling ကကြတော့ပါမီးသာထည့်လို့ရှိရင်အဲ့မီးလောင်နေတဲ့ဖြစ်ဖြစ်မြည်ရတယ်ဒီတိုင်းပဲမီးတောက်နေဆိုတော့မြန်မာမှာကျတော့ဟုံးဆိုပြီးတော့ရေးရလေမီးတောက်တဲ့တောင်သိလားအဲ့ဟာဖြစ်စီဆောင်လို့ပြောရအောင်ဒါမီးနည်းလေးမီးပုံကြီးရဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့ crackling အတန်အပြင်နောက်ထပ်အဲ့မီးလောင်နေတဲ့အတန်ရှိတယ်အဲ့အတန်ဆို hissing လို့ပြောရရမှာအဲ့ဒါ
မီးလောင်တော့ဘာသာမှမကြားပါဘူးရှင်ဟိုမီးတက်ကားတယ်လို့ကြားတယ်
မီးအိမ်မှာမီးဖို့ပြီးတော့အတန်နားဟောင်းကြည့်အဲ့အတန်ရှိတယ် ပြောအဲ့အတန်ပြော
ခင်းရနေဖောပေါက်တဲ့ဟာမျိုးလား
ဖောက crackling sound အဲ့ဒါလား crackling sound အဲ့လိုမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့မီးလောင်နေတဲ့အတန်လေပေါ့တခြားဘူးလားတခါမှ
အဲ့လိုဂေါနဲ့ကြားဘူးလား
ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့အတန်ကိုပြောတာဆိုမြင်အောင်ဟုတ်တယ်မှန်တယ်
မီးတွေအရာလောင်ရင်ကြားတာ
မီးလောင်နေတဲ့အတန်ကွာဒီလားပြောချင်တာလေအဲ့တော့မသေးချောင်းဆိုရင်အိမ်မှာတော့ကွာနည်းနည်းမီးဖို့ပြီးတော့ရှို့ကြည့်လိုက်ပါဒီလားအိမ်နေလည်းမီးလောင်
ဟုတ်တယ်ကျွန်တော်ရက်ွက်တွေကကြည့်မရရတော့ရှို့ပြီဒီနားထောင်ကြည့်လိုက်
အဲ့တော့ဒီမလို့လေကွာပြောချင်တာကျတော့အိမ်မှာမီးခက်သေးဖို့လာရပြောချင်တာဖျောင်းနိုင်မီးလောက်ဆိုတော့တန်ကြားမှာမဟုတ်ဘူးကွာဘာလို့မီးညွန့်ကသေးရတယ်အဲ့လိုမီးညွန့်များတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့အဲ့အတန်ကြီးတယ်ဆိုတော့မီးလောင်နေတဲ့အတန်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ကျတော့မြန်မာမှာဆိုမီးတဟုံးတောက်လောင်ပြီးလို့ရှိတယ်အဲ့တဟုံးနေဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုမတပြည့်တဲ့ words ပဲအဲ့အတန်ကိုပြောချင်တာ hissing sound ပါလေရမလား
Yes.
How about loud noises? Concerned with the loud noises, which words can we use? So, yeah, I never that you are judged by don't know yet. Onomatopoeic words. Groaning. I mean, loud noises. Like banging. The car sound like that banging sound. So is there any other words that we can use? How about this one? Banging or clanging or other sound. Then J to Demolition.
Okay, here.
Okay. How about moving quickly? Moving quickly, so cannot be alive.
Whizzing.
Whizzing. Wait, right? Whizzing. Yes, correct. And how about animal sound? Animal sound there's so many animal sounds. The purring of the kitten and the bagging of the dog and hissing sound for snake and hang on,ပြောနေရလို့ပဲတရိတ်ဆန်ဆန်နေတယ်ဒါမှမသိတော့လားတရိတ်ဆန်နေရထွက်တဲ့အတန် Is there any phrase that we can use? Treat. Okay, correctly. Treat. And how about the others? Caroline. Roll. Yes, correct. Cat mignon. Yes, correct. Yes. So there are so many words, right, that we can use to express animal sounds. Okay. So either that will be the end of unit 16, right? So is there any question as usual? There is no question, right? Monsieur Yuman. Okay. I for instance what sorry console monetarily review exercise and review in the piano isolation. Review my chocolate don't came here on the PA words number 3. Number 3 use the letters in the circle to write the missing words. Missing words jump randomly so you have to reorder it back to form a word, right? So number 1 is I heard a distant plan of danger. So what will be the answer? Don't look at the
Rumble.
Okay, causal pair. I heard the distant
Rumble.
rumble. Yes, rumble of danger. Rumble, right? You can spell that, right? How do you spell it?
Oh. R-U-N-B-L-E.
R-U-M-B-L-E, rumble, yes. How about number 2? The gate was blank in the wind.
Banging.
Banging,
Yes,
B-A-N-G.
B-A-N-G, yes, banging,
B-A-N-G,
right? Banging.
yes.
3, insects were
Buzzing.
buzzing around my head. And the
Buzzing.
leaves were
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
rattling in the trees. I suddenly heard the
Roar.
roar of a lion. Yes, that is the animal sound, right? Roar of the lion. Okay. So that is number 3. And let's move to number 6. Number 6 is complete the task for the correct preposition. What is number 6 now? And don't look at the exercises, okay? So shall we check the answers?
Yes.
Yes. So what is the answer for number 1 blank? I also might want to see a play
At the theater.
at the theater. Yes, at for number 1. So how about number 2? I noticed an
shop.
interesting display. Yes.
On the shop window.
on a shop window.
On a shop window or in a shop window.
In a shop window.
In a
In a
Shop
shop window.
window. Yes. If you're not quite sure about it, you can check your answer in the reading test, right? And how about number 3? Number 3.
At
At an angle.
At an angle. Yes, correct. And how about number 4? You could see its reflection
On the mirror.
in the
in the mirror. Yes. မှန်ထဲမှာမြင်ရအောင်ပြောချင်တော့ဟုတ်တယ်မလားမှန်ထဲမှာကြည့်လိုက်လို့မှန်ပေါ်မှာကြည့်လို့မြင်မှန်ထဲမှာ right in the mirror. Yes, correct. And how about number 5? If you stood
in
yes, correct. So is there any different answer?
No
sure.
At ပြရ
anymore.
လို့ရှိလား
ရှေ့ရတာရှိ
Yes. At ကောအင်ကောသုံးတယ်ဆိုရင်နော်
ရှေ့ဟိုရှေ့သားမေးဆက်ရှိ
Yes ကပြော
ရှေ့ reflection အဲ့ position ဟိုအဲ့ number 4မှာလေ reflection on the mirror တော့ရလားအော် mirror ပေါ်
reflection on the ကျွန်တော်လေမှန်ကြည့်ရဆိုလို့ရှိရင် A နဲ့သုံးတာများတယ်ဒီလား A နဲ့သုံးတာကမှန်ထဲမှာ reflection ကကျွန်တော်မှန်ထဲမှာမြင်ရဟုတ်တယ်မလား So it's reflection in the mirror is correct phrase.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ရှင်
Okay. Yes. အဲ့ဒါ Google ထဲမှာတစ်ချက်ပြန်ချကြည့်တယ်တိတ်မသိတာလို့သူက in the mirror လို့ပဲသုံးပြထားတယ်ဒီကောင်ဟုတ်ပြီ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ရှင်
Okay. So သူကလေဆို in the mirror သုံးတယ်နော် at the mirror လို့သုံးတယ်အဲ့တော့ at the mirror ကျတော့ကျတော့မှန်ထဲကိုကြည့်အောင် reflection ကိုကြည့်အောင်မဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့အဲ့နာမှာရှိရမှန်ကိုကြည့်လိုက်ဆိုမှန်ထောင်ထားအဲ့ထောင်ထားတဲ့မှန်လေးကတော်တော်လာအဲ့မှန်ကိုကြည့်လိုက်ဆိုကြ at နဲ့သုံးတယ်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ reflection ကိုပြန်ကြည့်ရဆိုရင်က in နဲ့သုံးတယ်ရမှာချင်း
ဟုတ်ရပါရှင်
ရပါမယ်
ရပါမယ် okay ရပါမယ်ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော် number 7 ပါမယ်နော်ပြီးသွားပြီနော် okay number 7 join the sentence using the conjunctions in the brackets followed by the ing form of the verb. Number 1, remember to save your work and then switch off your computer. So you have to connect the two sentences I'm using before. So what will be the answer?
remember to save your work before switching off your computer.
Remember to save your work before switching.
Remember to save your work before switching off your computer. Yes, correct. Before switching off your computer. So how about number 2? You can charge your phone, you can do your homework at the same time, and you have to connect the sentence by using
You can check your phone while you're doing homework at the same time.
You can do your homework at while you can charge your phone, or you can charge your phone while you can do your work at the same time. So all the things are the line. No, no, okay.
Hello.
Motion.
Okay, 3. I appear in a school play. I felt more confident. You have to connect two sentences by using six.
Since I appear in the school play, I feel more confident.
Since I appear in a school play, I feel more confident. Yes, correct. Or since she has an activity, right? And I read the article about colors. I look at the colors in a different way. So you have to connect the two sentences by using after.
After reading the article about colors, I looked at colors in a different way.
Yes, correct. After reading the article about colors, you look at colors in a different way. So how about the last one? Fill in the application form. Please write in capital letters. You have to use one.
Please write in capital letters when filling in this application form.
Yes, one filling in this application form. I phrase ကိုရှိတယ်လို့ရတယ်နော်အနောက်မှာထားလိုက်ရတယ်ရှိတယ်လည်းရတယ်ဒါလောက်အောင်မှာက one နဲ့ဒီအစီက sentence ကိုဆက်ပြီး right one filling in the application form. So we get all the answers for number 7, everyone.
Yes. Yes.
Do you need some time to write it down? No or yes? No lah.
No.
ဒီဆိုင်ဖို့ချိန်လို့သေးလား No, okay. No ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်general knowledge quiz မှာလေဘယ်လောက်မှမီလဲဆိုတော့သွားဟာရရှိရဟာဆိုတယ် So where might you see pepper goes? Where might you see pepper goes? ဘယ်လိုဖြစ်မလဲဆိုတော့အဲ့ question Where can we see paper ghosts?
The theater.
At the theater, yes. At the theater, yes. And in a play in the past, yes, correct. And even in a film or at a concert, right? So how about 4? What is the connection between paper ghosts and Charles Dickens play The Hundred Men? What is the connection between them? Do you still remember about the reading test? I think it has been mentioned in the test, right? What is the connection between these two? Paper Ghosts and Charles Dickens play The Hundred Men. If you want to know, that một phía này ra là phía này nó. But I think you are trying to say something, right? But it might be any other motion. Pay like one attended to the Guys, tell me the answer for number 4. What is the connection between the two things?
Paper Ghost was in the play.
Was in the play? Yes, the answer is
100.
correct, but not that complete. Okay, sorry. Yes, Messiah. That's Messiah. I got my cool opinion out of that. This is Tr Man so that meant and then do anything. And then do I move the name do it here. Do you let it? No, me out. Paper was used for the first time in the play. Yes, correct. Yeah, so yes, Charles Dickens with The Hundred Men was the very first play that we can see Paper Ghosts, right? That is the connection between the two things. The very first play, right? So how about 5? Football team seems to play better one wearing blue. Is that true or false?
False.
False. So what is the true fact? What color is that?
Red.
Red. Yes, correct. And how about 6? Painting which contain a starting color tend to show more many than paintings without that color. And what is that color? You still remember it?
Red.
Red. Yes, correct. So you still remember it. Where is your retina? Where is our retina? I don't know. What is that?
Eyes.
Eyes.
Yes.
Yes, correct. Generally is correct, right? Detail things in the solution. Why is retina? Okay. So how about number 8? How many different color receptors do you have in your eye?
3.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure.
3 color receptor. Color blind is color blind is 3 colors, right? So how about number 9? Approximately how many colors can the average person see? Average person color pen the color will be
A million.
A million. Are you sure? Not sure. Not so
No.
Because I'm not. I don't also remember it. So how about the others? Do you still remember it? Say that to me,
1 million.
1 million. Okay, so that is true. Okay, so birds are tetrachromatic, and what does it mean? So we already done this one, right? So tetrachromatic means we can detect more colors, right? Okay. So that is the end of unit 16. So there is no question for unit 16, right? So let's move on to unit 18. Under 18 bomb, no? 18 is on page number 142. 142, a performance in English. All the world stage. So there is some questions that we have to discuss. Compare the experience of seeing a play at the theater and seeing a film at the cinema. And I think you guys didn't have any experience of seeing a play. Am I right?
Nope.
Yes.
No. Yes. Linga?
I have.
I have.
Yes.
So what is
Yeah.
the difference then? Seeing a film at the cinema and seeing a play at the theater. What is the difference? Or what are the
Okay,
differences?
no me, I haven't watched play in the theater.
Oh, no me. Okay, okay. အဲ့တော့အရှိက global အိမ်မှာလည်းကျွန်တော် play တစ်ပုတ်တင်ခဲ့နော်ဟုတ်တယ်မလားအဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်မသိဘူးလို့ပြောခဲ့ကြသလားလို့အဲ့ဒါကြောင့်မို့လို့တစ်ခါလေးပြောလိုက်တာ
Okay.
ရှင်း
Saka le play ပဲ
ဇက်ကလည်း
play ပဲ
play ပဲ yes ဟိုပြချင်တယ်ပေါ့อืม
ကြည့်ဘူးကြည့်ဘူး
ကြည့်ဘူးလေကြည့်ပါလားကြည့်ပါလား
တီးဘူးတယ်
ကြည့်ဘူးလေ so how do you
ဘာကွာလဲ
feel?
စဉ်းစားလို့မရ
ဘာကွာလဲစဉ်းစားလို့မရဘူး so which is more enjoyable for you then
ဘာကွာလဲဆိုတော့film ကပိုပြီး enjoy ဖြစ်တော့လို့ထင်တယ်ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ဟိုကကျ tradition နဲ့ပြီးတော့အငိတ်ပြတဲ့အဲ့ဒါတိတ် film လား
because of the content right because of the content that is quite boring for you okay
ကျွန်တော်တော့ play လဲပြင်းဖို့ကောင်းရေလို့တော့မဟုတ်ပါဘူး
ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီမို့ကောင်းတယ်လို့တော့မဟုတ်ဘူးဆိုတော့ yes Bossy you can continue အဲ့ Bossy တဲတဲကြီးနေပါဆက်ပြောမလို့လဲငါစောင့်နေရလေ
ကျွန်တော်စမပြောတတ်တော့ဘူးချေကျွန်တော်ပုတ်ပြောကြည့်ဦးတယ်ဗျာ play လဲတော့တယ်ဆိုဒါပေမဲ့ကွာတယ်
กว่าတယ်
ဥစားကြောင့်ပြန်မကြတော့ဘာကွာလဲဆိုတော့မပြောတတ်ဘူး
ဟာ
ကွာတာတော့သိရဗျာချေလောကဟို film ကြည့်ရတာတသက်
อืม
play ကြည့်ရတာတသက်ကွာတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဘာကွာလဲတော့ကျွန်တော်မပြောတတ်ဘူး
Bossy အthink ကအချက်ကြီးမြင်ရတယ် so play theater ကြတော့ you know address ကိုအကောင်လိုက်ကြီးဒီမှာမြင်ရတယ်လေ so film ကအကောင်လိုက်ကြီးမှမမြင်ရဟုတ်တယ်မလား so that is the main difference between the film and play right ဟုတ်တယ်မလား
အဲ့ဒါတော့နည်းနည်းပို့တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့မရှင်းပြတတ်တော့ဘူးထားလိုက်တော့ချေ
play ကြတော့ဆိုတော့ဒီ location တွေပါကြတော့ limited ဖြစ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်နော်သူတို့အနောက်က background setting တွေဘယ်လောက်ပဲချင်းချင်းဒီ stage ပေါ်မှာပဲသူတို့က perform လုပ်ရတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့လို့ it's kind of like limited for them ဟုတ်တယ်နော် so frame တော့မတူဘူးလေဟုတ်တယ်မလားအဲ့တော့ reality sense ကိုပို့ပြီးတော့ပေးနိုင်တာပေါ့ frame မှာဟုတ်တယ်ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့သူက different location မှာdifferent setting နဲ့အကုန်လုံးရိုက်ထားပြီးတော့မှ film တစ်ခုလုပ်လို့ရတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့လို့ဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့ reality sense ကဆို film မှာပို့ပြီးတော့ရှိရပေါ့ right အဲ့လိုပြောလို့ရတယ်
ပြီးရင်ချေဟို play ကြတော့အဲ့ဟိုစာရေးရအဲ့ဟိုတို့ရဲ့အတုံးနှုံးတွေကပို့ပြီး advance ဖြစ်တယ်ပြီး tradition ကိုမြင်ရတယ် movie ကကြတော့တော်တာမှန်ပဲ
summer. So that is the difference, right? Okay.
yes
So what was the name of the play that we have run in Global 8? Do you still remember it?
Midas.
Midas
Catchy.
Midas
King Midas. And what is the title of the play? It is about King Midas. Yeah, it is correct. But how about the title? Huh?
golden hand
Oh,
golden touch touch
Golden touch.
touch ရဲ့ hand နဲ့မှားသွားတယ်ဖြစ်တတ်တယ်
The golden touch ဟုတ်တယ်သူကထိလိုက်တဲ့အရာနော်ထိလိုက်တိုင်းထိလိုက်တော့လက်နဲ့မှမဟုတ်ပါနဲ့ထိသူ့ကိုထိလိုက်လို့ရှိရင်ရွှေဖြစ်သွားတာပဲ right as a golden touch golden hand ထက်ဆိုင် golden touch right okay အဲ့ဆိုကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာလဲ performance we have to run right so we'll move to reading read about 3 theater tradition and which of them still exist today so we will discuss this one so read this and we'll discuss this one okay So you have to see, I think, 3 theater traditions from different countries. So have you finished reading the paragraph?
Yes.
Yes. So which
not
of them
yet.
still exists? Not yet. Okay. So I'll wait for a while.
please wait.
Please wait. Okay.
Chill with them.
Okay. So which of them still exists today?
Kabuki and the Theater of Shadows.
Kakuki and the Theater of
It's of
Shadows.
shadows.
Yes, correct. Okay. So how about the others? Did you get the answer?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
How do you know it?
Yes.
They still exist.
Because it depends if they mention like the present day or like the present day
It's still
or something
performed
like that.
today.
It's still performed today, so something like that.
They still perform today and the present day. Yes, correct. They perform today. And there's one more. What is that? Present day, right? That is one. So how about this one?
It was held in around like 5th century, like BC.
Yes, correct. So let's move to number 2 now. Read the text again and then answer the questions. So there are 3 categories, right? Ancient Greek, Kakuki, and Theater of Shadows. So we'll answer 1 up to 5. Okay, about Ancient Greek, and after that we'll check the answers when you finish up to 5. Okay.
Number 2. Aku be a lot number 2.
Number 2 에 1 안에 5 주세요. Ancient Greek 당연히. So have you finished 1 up to 5?
Almost.
Yeah,
Almost. Okay. Almost. Yes, interview again. Okay, finished. So how about the others? Have you finished 1 up to 5?
Yes.
So number 1 is why were plays performed in Athens in March and April? Why
I
is
think it's
that?
because it's the starting of the film season.
Hmm?
It's the start of film season.
It's the start of sailing
Sailing
season, right?
season.
One. The sailing season started. So that will be the answer for number 1. And how about number 2? What was the purpose of the competition? So what is the purpose of the competition?
All about the glory.
All about the glory.
All about the
Glory.
glory.
It was နောက်ဆုံး biography
ဒါဝဲ
အကြောင်း
ပြလိုက်တာလား
ဟုတ်တယ်သူက glory ရဖို့ပဲလုပ်ကြတယ်မြန်မိုင်းကြီးပါလေ
glory ရဖို့ပဲလုပ်ကြတယ်ဆိုတာကလေသူ reason ပေးတာကြတော့လေ price ပြောချင်တာprice ကဆိုတော့ပတ်စံမပေးဘူးเนาะပတ်စံမပေးဘူးဒါ is all about the glory so I think that is not the reason for the competition right to write the best play yes correct Aga. The answer is right here right to write the best play that will be the purpose of the competition got it so that is the answer for number 2 and how about number 3 what was the advantage of wearing masks what will be the advantages of
it
wearing
was
masks?
possible for the characters to change character
To
actors
change character which make it possible right to change character yeah because they have to wear masks right so they can play more than one role as they wear different masks right for each of the roles yes so that will be the advantage of wearing masks so how about the disadvantages for number 4 would there be any disadvantages in having only 3 actors how do you think that is asking
like
just for your opinion yeah
it is like when they're just talking for like all of the session only 3 characters they might have like not enough video or some kind of carry I think maybe and also they are
Okay, so
wearing
you-
masks at the same time so like their minds are not freely that like they cannot perform like something like
okay, so according to Linga, there are disadvantages like that, right? So how about the others? Do you have any different idea with Linga?
I agree with him.
I agree with him. Okay, how about the others? Is there anyone who disagree with Linga? Or do you have any different reason with Linga? Okay, I got one answer from Minyache. Yes, the actor would feel exhausted and it would be hard for them to change voices for each character that they play, and they have to remember lots of different dialogue. Yes, correct, Minyache. So that would be the disadvantages of the you are using only 3 actors, right? They have to memorize all the dialogue, so yes, they can forget sometimes, right? And they can also get exhausted easily. Okay, so how about number 5? Number 5, right?
I
Are
think
there
there's no
any
competition
Huh?
I think there's no competition that I could guess
How do you know that, Linga?
I just can't find anything so I will assume Stella is there is no competition
There is no competition like this, right? At least, even if there is a competition, they will get prizes like money or something, right? Something valuable. Not like this one. Yes, the answer is correct. Okay. So let's move to Kakuki. So you have to answer 6 to 8 this time, and after that we will discuss again. Okay. Kakuki, you know. So have you finished 4 up to 8?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So shall we check now? For the
Oh,
next
yes,
phase
sure, sure.
is okay. For how long has Kakuki been popular?
This is the 17th century.
Since 17th century, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So the answer is right there, right? Since the beginning of the 17th century to the present day. So how many centuries? ဘယ်လောက်ရှိပါလဲ century ဘယ်လောက်ရှိပါလဲသက်ခွန်အောင်အခုလက်ရှိ present day ဆိုတော့
Sorry.
5.
3
This is 21st century, right? Sakwani.
Yes, 21st century.
21st.
Stop. Yeah.
Sakon.
At the beginning, so the
Sakon.
second 11. Second such as second method. So 5 years.
5.
5 so nearly 5 century, right? So method ကအခုမှ2100 okay. So yeah, 4 or 5, right? Okay, so how about number 7? Kakuki plays reliable way of finding out about Japanese history. So can we rely on these
No.
ways to find out about this? No, okay. So give your reason for your answer.
Because
we
there are
can,
also imaginary
Mhm.
characters.
Because they have also imaginary characters. So how about the others? How did you answer it? Scenario, yes or no line. Can we rely on the play to find out about the histories of Japan? Do you have different answer with Mimete? Guys, can you answer me back? Because of play in both real and imaginary. And I think yes, because there is also some character who was in the past. Yes, correct. So it has to be yes, right? So yes, or no. Please
Yes.
range from realistic tragic drama to fantastic adventure stories, really. So realistic drama is လည်းရှိတယ်လို့မျိုးပဲ make up story လည်းရှိရတယ်ဆိုတာ ဟုတ်ကဲ့ story story အမျိုးအစားမျိုးမျိုးရှိရလို့ပြောမှာနော်။ history တောင်းကထားတဲ့တရားချက်တွေရှိတယ်လို့တစ်ခါ make up လုပ်ထားတဲ့ fantastic adventure stories တွေလည်းရှိရလို့ပြော So yes, we can rely on that side to find out about the history of Japan. Okay. ရမယ်နော် Okay. So how about number 3? I'm sorry, number 8. What do you think makes kakuki a popular art form? So what is the answer for number 8? Why do they become popular?
Impressive costumes, makeup, and startling stage effects make kabuki a popular art.
Yes, correct. Impressive costume and makeup and startling stage effect. Because of these, right? Kabuki became popular, right? So that will be the answer for number 8. So did you get all the answers? All the answers for kabuki, please. ရမယ်နော်
ဟုတ်
ဟုတ် Okay အဲ့ဆိုတော့တည့်တော့အရှယ်လေးဆက်ပြီးအောင်ပြီးသွားရင်လားဒီလို
No,
No, yes, okay. So have you finished 9 and 10?
almost
Almost, okay. So shall we check now?
yes.
Okay. So for number 9, what is the main difference between the theater of shadows and the other 2 types of theater described on this page? So what is the difference? What is the main difference? It's a kind of probably why the other two are not. Yes, correct. How about the other? How did you answer number 9? Look at it. ဘာလို့မပြောကြလဲစာပဲရိုက်ကြအောင်ဒီလို Why you guys typing when you can talk to me မှားတော့မှာဆိုမှာ Okay. Okay, I got one more answer. Theater of Share is an Asian art form of and the puppet speaks the part of all the created and then they beat the time of the wooden hammer held in his hand. Okay. Yes, correct. So especially for the theater of the show, we don't need human actors, right? We only need the puppeteer. So that will be the main difference, right? Carried out by a single puppeteer. Yes, correct, Nathan. So we don't need human character, right? We don't need human actor or actresses, right, to play that show. So we only need a puppeteer, a professional puppeteer for the show, right? So that will be the main difference. And how about Sam? What skills would you need to be a shadow puppeteer? The others have 2 performers. Wrong Sam. Okay. For what is the answer for number 10? 10 the opposite.
You need to be able to manipulate many characters in your hand at the same
Yes.
time.
At the same time. So that is your own answer, right, Miriam?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And you can also, yes, your answer is correct, Miriam. And we can also get the answer from the paragraph, right? So yes, puppeteer is able to speak all part of the characters and conduct the accompanying music performed by a gallant orchestra and beating the time with a wooden hammer held in his hand. So that would be the skills that you need to be a professional puppeteer. So that will be the answer. And you can also answer in your own words. Okay. So did you get all the answers for number 9 and 10, everyone?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop right here for today. So is there any question?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So I will stop right here for today.
No,
and
DJ,
we'll
bye-bye,
speak
Vanessa.
again on
Bye.
Thursday.
Yes, yeah, bye-bye. Have a nice day. Go live.
Bye, Jay. Have a
Sure.
nice day.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Sha.
Bye.